What are you saying? I'm saying this: faith is the champion of grace. Love is the nurse of grace. Humility is the adorner of grace. But what does it profit if it continues not to the end? What good it is to have a baby, my God, and not be a parent? That's what I'm saying. What good is grace if it doesn't continue to the end? Faith is the champion of grace. Love is the nurse of grace. Humility is the adorner of grace. But what does that profit anybody if it doesn't continue to the end? Oprah, what does it profit you if you kissed her and you loved Naomi and you stayed with her 10 years and you blessed her, but when it came down where the rubber meets the road, bye. See, that's the difference. See, that's what happens in marriage. See, there comes a time in marriage, it's called strained relationship. It's not, some people say we've fallen out of love. No, see, that's a dupe of the devil. See, that's a lie from you hadn't fallen out of love. You've lived that long together, you had to love each other. You'd have killed each other before. You had to love each other. But after a while, you say, we've grown apart. No, you haven't. See, see, what happens is selfishness comes in. Selfishness begin to fill up the cracks. Instead of letting your love grow, you let your selfishness grow. Before you know it, you're thinking, bless God, the woman just don't care about me. That man don't say nothing about me. See, if you can fall out of love, you can fall in. Don't make it complicated. The road goes left and right. You determine which way you go. It's called blinker. Some of you don't know they got a lot of people turning right and turn left. You ever seen it? You think, well, he's going to turn right because his blinker's on, and you pull left. You see, no, what's happening is selfishness causes people. And they think they're falling out of love. And the devil says, you're falling out of love. There's no more relationship. You might as well just quit and just divorce and get away from this. No. I mean, what? You stood before a man of God or from an authoritative person as a judge. And you said, hey, I'm going to be with this person through sickness and health until death do our part. That means you're going to see some things in this person that you're not going to like. My wife, I think, is the prettiest woman in this building. She got one of the greatest spirits. But there's some things she does drive me up a tree and down the tree and up the tree, and down the tree and up the tree. Drives me wacko. I get mad. What's the matter? But then and then I do some things that drives her nuts. And I look at her and say, what you mad for? You see, what would it profit our marriage? Listen to me. What good does it do to build relationships and fellowships and destroy? What's good to quit a church because you got mad at the pastor? Let me tell you, the most important person in your life, and I'm not saying this because I'm a preacher, you television people, you listen to me. Most important person in your family is your minister. You hear me? Your priest or your minister, however you want to call it, because he's there when you're born and he's there when you die. Your lawyer's not. Your real estate agent's not. My God, we bury your dead and marry your living. But you see, you start looking at the flaws of an individual. And if I look at Kathy, she's got great flaws. There's some things that just drive me nuts, man. She never answers my question. Here's one of the things I tell you. I ask her a question, and she go all the way around it. She take the 210 loop to get to me. I want to be on I-10, man, going west, Houston. But I can't. She going to take 210 loop and bypass. Now, she going to get to Houston. She is going to get to Houston. But we're going to meet where the 210 and I-10 meets. I said, just answer me. Yes or no? Well, you see, yes or no? What is this? A trial? No, it ain't a trial. Just answer the question. But no. Turn left. Let's go down 210. Bless God. So I've decided to ride the 210 loop. But when I still get to I-10, I can't figure out what she said. Now, that's just one of the things, and some of the things I do. Well, I'll tell you a little personal, private thing. My wife loves a fella cat. She goes, I am so busy that sometimes I'm stupid. You heard me say it. That's not a negative confession. That's a fact. That's the truth. Sometimes, all I got to do is slow down and say, I love you. Or I got to, stop for a minute and smell the roses. But she'll be, look at these roses. I go, they're beautiful. Let's go. Oh, Lord. As I've said in many churches before, men are like dogs and women are like cats. Men are always barking. But a woman, you may come at you like a cat. And them claws. Ding, 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 ding. And a cat will whip a dog in a 9-line second. And a cat, you can't mess with a cat until a cat's ready. Am I telling the truth? Cats get mad. You get around a dog, just slap, and the dog go. Like, I can't believe this. Kissing each other. That dog, that cat. Is that true? Now, a dog, he can be sleeping. You go, we'll call him Spot. Spot, come here. And that's like a dog around his body. I mean, but that woman ain't ready. Okay. Back off, dog. Sit like the RCA dog. Just wait for that cat to get ready. Now, that cat, all of a sudden, it hits her. She'll get up. She ain't coming fast. She's walking slow. Come up to your leg and, oh. To the dog. Okay. No. It's called preparation. Is that true? Am I telling the truth? Oh, yeah, and a cat get mad for days. A dog don't get mad for days. You can beat that dog in the head. Come here, boy. But not a cat, you come here. And that cat go, get out of here, Jack. He'll go off for a while till it comes back. You see, and sometimes I should notice things more, and I don't. You know, I'm quick to do things. Then sometimes, the other day, I blew her socks off. I called her on the phone. I said, Kathy, I know she was busy. What? And I said some beautiful things to her, gorgeous. And she went, what? I said, see you later, bye. I hung the phone up. She told me she couldn't work for 10 or 15 minutes. She's like that cat. That little tail doing. And I walked on the plane. See? No. Now that's the clinger part to it, you see. To be almost a Christian is to be almost saved. Easy Christianity, half-hearted Christianity, external Christianity apostatizes. Without vital change, people return to the world. It's possible to go a long way toward Christianity and not yet be a Christian. Education, circumstances, and the force of influence can produce emotional religion, which can be mistaken for vital godliness. Faith is the champion of grace. Love is the nurse of grace. Humility is the adorner of grace. God's unmerited favor. But what does it profit you if it doesn't continue to the end? Oprah, where are you going? Yeah, I know there's tough times ahead, but there's something called love. Now you bawled and squalled, told Naomi you're going to follow her to the ends of the earth until you found out she don't have a home. She's homeless. She don't have a husband. She's going to starve. What do you do now? See you later. Bye? Yeah, that's what she did. Now let's deal with the other part. Some people are kissers. Other people are clingers. Now what does a clinger do? A clinger has the ability to reason with the spirit or with the heart and not the mind. See, they're heart-led instead of head-led. A clinger, Ruth said, wherever you go, I'll go. Your God will be my God. Your people will be my people. In other words, it's called commitment. Till death do us part. So me and Kathy is married till death do we part. Why? It's commitment. It's commitment. Yeah, but she made 40 years old. You know, 40 is a terrible age. It's the only age at the spectrum that fills up your mouth. How old are you? 40. 40. You notice 20 doesn't do it. 20. 30 doesn't do it. 40. Is that a terrible thing? 50 is not bad. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Whew. But how old are you? 40. It just fills up the mouth. Kathy made 40 years old. It was wonderful. I looked at her, I said, how you feel? Just feel. She says, same thing as 39. I said, lie, you fry. You lying, woman. And I could tell because it wasn't more than an hour later. She says, Jesse, look at my skin. I said, you want me to go get you some liniment? no, no, no. I thought it was funny. I don't care how old she gets. It don't make a lick difference to me because I'm getting old too. But Jesus is coming. So what? And she tells me, you look better now than you did when I married you. That's not true. She's 40. The eyes are going, man. She's blind, Jack. She's blind because I saw myself. I went look at the pictures. My skin was hard, tight. Glory to God, man. You couldn't put any water in my belly button. There was no room. You couldn't grab my skin. Now you bump into me, you lose your arm and your shoulder. There's softness everywhere. No, but she's 40. She's in her 40s. See, her eyes are going. She can't see me good, so I just let her believe it. So what? It's called, see, you're in love. See, it doesn't make any difference no more. See, you now have become one. You are clingers. Clingers instead of kissers. You cling now. A clinger has the ability to reason with the spirit, with the heart, not the mind. See, the word believe, when you're a clinger, it makes no difference what you're facing. Ruth didn't make no difference if she's going to starve to death with Naomi. The word believe will always crucify the great question, why? See, when you believe, it crucifies the question, why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Because I believe. Crucify why? For this cause I came into the earth, I believe. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. It crucifies the question, why? Why is one of the roughest questions to answer? Because it's not, you can't answer it with one word. People ask you the question with one word, why? But you see, the word belief and the word believe will always crucify the great question, why? So when you understand believe, you add here, rely on, stick like glue, like the Amplified Bible says of the word believe. The word affection comes in your life. Affections are the great deciding influences in life. Think about that. Affections move you. Why do you buy a house? Why do you want a prettier house or a bigger house? Affection. You think, oh, that's pretty. Why do you want a new dress? Affection moves you. Man, I would look good in that. You're not trying to show off. It's just affection for that. See, affections are the great deciding influences in life. I love this sermon. Because see, you're clinging now. See, Ruth affectionately, not only just did she love Naomi, she showed it through affection. See, women want affection. Men want physicality. That's the truth. Men are like dogs. But a cat like affection. Now, the physicality is a part of the marriage. That's not the issue. The issue is affection. Hold me, honey. Just hold me. Just hug me, honey. Love me. Now the man said, I'll hold you, mama. Come here. No. He's thinking caveman, drag the woman, bring her over here, bless God. Am I telling the truth? And the lady says, whoa, stop. Time out. It's affection. You love each other. It's called affection. Hey, every man goes through this stuff. And we need to be taught that. Affections are the great deciding influences in life. Paul said, set your affections on things above. If you want the things below, set your affection on the things above. If you set your affection on the things above, you'll get all the things below. He'll supply all you need. If you delight yourself therefore in the Lord, He'll give you the desires of your heart. If you pray like the psalmist David, you pray, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. If you let patience have its perfect work, you'll be perfect or matured and entire, wanting nothing. See, if you set your affection on things above, God, oh God, He'll bless you in the city, bless you in the field, bless you going in, bless you going out. All, as you set your affection above, all the things below come. And you see, and once you get all the things below that come, you don't get greedy with it, and become abusive of prosperity. If I believe in prosperity, but you can become abusive. Well, bless God. We got this and we got that. And we did. Man, that's the flesh. See, affections are the great deciding influences in life. This affection in Ruth's life changed her toward her mother-in-law, Naomi. She said, I don't care what I got to lose. If you find out, if you read the rest of the book, she married the richest guy in the place. Now, he had a funny name, Boaz. What's your husband's name? Oh, Boaz. You married Boaz? Oh, Boaz. That's a weird name. One man in the Bible married a woman named Gomer. Is your wife named Gomer? Yeah, she's one of the Pyle sisters, you know, that kind of stuff. I'd use a little French there. I said, what's your wife's name? Gomer. Gilles. So what are you saying? It's not what we take up, but what we give up, which makes us a clinger. See, it's not what we take up in our life that makes us clingers to God's word. It's what we give up. What we give up is what causes those bonds of love and power and a dominion between you and God, to the point the word backslide never enters your mind. Where would you go back to? See, because it's not what you give up, it's what you take up. Or it's not what you take up, it's what you give up, which makes you a clinger. Now watch this. A clinger, Ruth, has no other choice but to surrender herself or yourself to God. See, you don't think about anything else but the Lord's will. Not my will, but thine. See, Jesus was a clinger instead of a kisser. Judas was a kisser. See, he embraced Jesus' power because he was a political head who could have stopped and thrown off the yoke of the Roman government. You see, but a clinger has no other choice but to surrender himself to God. Now, what does that mean, surrender? I'm going through this quickly. Surrender does not consist in rash promises. Peter, I'll die for you, Jesus. I'll die for you. That's a rash promise. He thinks he's surrendering. He's not surrendering. He's emotionally stirred up. He's like Oprah. I'll die for you. Oh. See, he hadn't met the test yet. See, Ruth understood what she was going at. Nothing. But it made her no difference. Why? Because her affections were greater than the things she wanted in life in terms of physical possession. She said, I'll stay with Naomi till I die. Notice that. It's not what you take up, it's what you give up. A clinger has no other choice but to surrender. Surrender does not consist in rash promises or hasty resolutions. How about this? Or even transient feelings. What made Paul the man he was? The statement, but this one thing I do. He didn't say, but this one thing I'm going to try. He said, this one thing I do. You can take it to the bank. I am an apostle of God, and I don't care if they stone me, steal me, beat me, buzz me. Beat him 5 times with rods and starved him, tried to drown him, and snakes bit the boy, and he just never gave up. Why? Because he never tried to be a Christian. He said, this one thing I do. Man asked me this the other day. Why do you preach so much, Brother Jesse? I said, I can't improve on this statement. I can only answer you what Paul the apostle answered a person that asked him the same question. Necessity is laid upon me. Woe unto me if I preach not this gospel. That's a fact. There's no other choice in the matter. Woe unto me, I would die. I would shrivel up, I'd die. Necessity is laid upon me. Man, this is surrender. It's not a rash promise. It's not a hasty resolution. It's not a transient feeling. There's sometimes I don't want to preach, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I flew. Let me just give you a prime example of what a week in Jesse Duplantis' life is. I flew out on a Saturday night, went to Chicago. I preached Sunday morning and Sunday night to what if you count the 2 services, 6,000 people. That's the way they counted. It's about 3,000 people per service. I flew back Monday, didn't get much sleep. Flew back Monday to New Orleans. My God, didn't have enough time to do anything. Flew out Tuesday to Memphis, Tennessee, preached in Memphis. Flew back to New Orleans Wednesday. Ready? Oh, got to win. Never had a chance to really do nothing that much. Flew out Thursday to Los Angeles, California. Flew all the way to Los Angeles, preached Praise the Lord show with Paul Crouch and all of that. Flew back Friday. Got home Friday. My God, tired. Drove here Saturday. Boom, boom, boom. It's nothing for me for being in Dallas on Sunday, Monday in Miami, Tuesday in Los Angeles, Wednesday in New York, Thursday in Seattle, Washington, and New Orleans Friday. Bless God, and coming back Sunday. Why? Necessity is laid upon me. Clinger. Hey, I don't want to stay home, you understand? There's sometimes I don't want to go, but you see, I tell them transient feelings to shut up. You see, because this is not rash promises, this is surrender. See, people think, oh, you travel a lot. Woo, what a life. Glory to God. I brought 2 of my television people with me. I flew them to California with me. They freaked out, man. They freaked out. Woo, yes, great. I was going there to work. I said, I want y'all to observe, learn some things at TBN. Then you can go do what you want. And my God, you know what they saw? They saw a limousine. Whoa. Reverend Duplantis, we're waiting on you. Oh, God, we get to drive in the limousine. Ah! Here, get in the car, man. Let's go. That was very nice. They treated me wonderfully. That's not the issue. But you know, in my mind, what I'm going to say? There's 35, 40 million people going to be watching tonight. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? That's pressure. You can't do nothing. Watch those cameras when I move. Watch them. Look, I can't go nowhere. You see? They're following me. There they are. You people watching my television. You can't? Yeah, I can't go nowhere. What? See, if I even try to hide, they come over. Look, my nose may need picking right now, but I can't. I can't. Watch it. Look at it. Look at it. Follow me. Look at it. Hey, don't look at me. Look at the guy sitting on the stool. He's watching you now. Look at that man. Oh, Lord. I might have an itch that I got to scratch, and I can't. Because they follow you. Look at the lady. I can move that camera any way I want to move it. You see? That's like God. Lord, don't look at this. He's got zoom lens. Not only does he zoom to your face, he zooms inside your head to your soul. He goes beyond your soul into your spirit. He goes to the very center of your essence. Can't get away from it. I cling to this person called Christ. That's surrender. What are you saying, Brother Jesse? To know Christ is to need him eternally. I need Jesus eternally. Not just for this life. Eternally. Whoever has tasted of him, tasted, can never live without him. Why do you think the devil's so mad? He can't get back. He's tasted of the heavenly gift. He turned back and blasphemed. He's angry, he's mad. Once you've ever lived with him and tasted of him, you never can go back. You see, tasted, the only way you taste of an individual's life is clinging. You can kiss anybody. You see, and that's what the world has, and I close with this, in terms of marriage. It's sexual. It's sexual in its connotations. Everything is sexual. You want good ratings? Deal with sex. Then they want to jump on a politician that tells you ought to have family values. Say they don't want nothing God has to offer. They want sex, 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 real sex. Yeah, we really got it now. We got AIDS that's killing more people than you can shake a stick at. We got children, my God, that hadn't seen a father, don't know what a father is. We got kids on the street, don't know what a mama is. There's some great single parents, don't misunderstand me, my God, doing the best they can. What happens when you destroy the family? You destroy loyalty. What happens when you destroy loyalty? You destroy the country. Isn't that amazing? Why do we have to come together when a disaster comes? Why wasn't we there before? Jesus said, I'll never leave you or forsake you. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to have, why does somebody got to get killed at an intersection before they put a red light? Why? Selfishness. You see, everything has to do with that. Then we got some of these great intellectuals, my God, that's telling you it's okay to have all this stuff. And you know, they're not letting out all the information on AIDS. They can't. It caused a mass world panic. See, they can't make a vaccine for AIDS because it mutes. What do you mean? It mutates. It might work for you, but it mutates as a different strain of the virus is going. They don't know what to do with this thing. This is a plague. Hey, but there's something called safe sex. Oh, is that stupid? Is that absurd? Is that insane? Now, you might as well tell your children this, because I'll tell you one thing, the devil will. He's not going to tell them the truth. He'll kill them. I'm telling you, ain't no such thing as safe sex. Those are intellectuals telling us this. You're insane. They tell you wear a condom. Oh, that's going to really help you, huh? Are you nuts? You know what they're saying? This person's got AIDS or gonorrhea or syphilis, but just put a condom on. You could have 15 of them on. So what? Is that insane? That's stupid. Hey, let me make it more simpler. We got a bucket of disease, and here it is. I mean, if you get close to it, it'll kill you. But that's no problem. Just put a Playtex living glove on, just go and stick your hand in there, bless God. Yeah, man. You got it now? That's what they're telling your children. You ought to be concerned about that. My God, I don't care if you wear 15 Playtex living gloves. I get around people, they scratch their head twice. I'm out of here. I'm gone, Jack. I'm putting this on video. I hope it goes all over the world. Because we got people who we esteem highly saying that's okay and it's wrong. The devil will kill you. You listen to me. But there's something called sacred sex. Yeah, yeah. You want to be intimate with that woman? Hey, woman, you want to be intimate with that man? Oh. Yeah, you can. Hey, man, I know how to do this. You want this? Yes, man, I want this. I want the woman. I want the man. Good. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. It's called commitment. Till death do your part. You're going to get fat. He's going to lose hair. His nose is going to get big and red as he get older. But it don't make no difference. Sign the contract. She will never know the pangs of adultery, and neither will you. You won't hurt each other. You've given each other to each other for life. What's wrong with that? And then guess what? Have all the sex you want. Because it's sacred now. God said the marriage bed is undefiled. You sign the contract. And there's even guidelines concerning that kind of stuff. Hey, lady, your body's not your own. Yeah, I don't feel like it. Don't make a lick difference. Hey, mister, your body's not your own. Yeah, but my God, I got to change the oil in the truck. Don't you know we're going hunting tomorrow? Don't make no difference. I'm trying to help you ladies out here. Look at that lady. She got it in Revelation. Old boy changed the oil last night, didn't he? I thought so. What are you saying? Hey, there's guidelines to everything. It's all in the Word of God. What are you saying? Are you a kisser? Are you a clinger? Are you kissing healing? Or are you clinging to it? I say this in close. I've preached an hour. I'm pretty sure, Perry, this beautiful church, I'm pretty sure they had more people tell you that you couldn't build this thing than told you that you could. That it would be insane to build something of this magnitude and this nice in Lake Charles, Louisiana. What's wrong with Lake Charles, Louisiana? It's a nice place. See, what are you saying? All the kissers. You'll never pay for it cash. You can forget. You can't have new television. What's the matter with you? Don't you know every other place is in debt up to their eyes? Tell me the same thing. Who's getting the last laugh? Now, we don't rub it in their face. But all God ever told me and all God ever told Perry is, go do what I tell you. Do you know how much easier it would have been? Do you know how much money this church would have if it didn't build this place? You'd have Perry on the golf course. Glory to God. Why not? Glory to God. Ain't no use struggling. Why should I go on television? Well, I got to fight that camera. Everywhere I go, it moves. Look at it. Look. See that one moving? Look. And I may not even be on that camera, but all of them are watching me. Got a bunch of people underneath the steps going, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. Charles is back there saying, give a close-up shot. Yes, camera 1, focus, come on, zoom. No, you don't have him in the center. Watch him, he's moving. Give me a group shot, shoot, boom. Get the plant behind him. His color's not right. Make him look older. Get him closer to the light. Get him closer to the light. Move it. Should have put more makeup on his face. I guess I would have done. Watch it. That's all going on back there. Everything being recorded. The machines with red lights. Watching every little finger. So are you. You see, because your eyes are cameras. I said that to say this. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. God's eyes are video machines. Not only does he see what you're doing, he's recording it. What did he see you do yesterday? The machines are running. They never break down. And they can go even inside when you lie. The camera sees you lying, but God zooms back beyond these eyes into the soul and sees the evil thing that's causing you to lie. then God says focus on the truth in him so the truth can be bigger than the thing that's causing the lie, and let it consume that part. Take it away. God's eyes are cameras. Bow your heads.
Thanks for listening to this powerful message by Jesse Duplantis. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell in order to be up to date with all things Jesse Duplantis Ministries. For more information, visit our website at jdm.org.
This media is copyrighted by Jesse Duplantis Ministries for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this media or of any pictures or accounts without Jesse Duplantis Ministries' consent is strictly prohibited.